Hello and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I want to show you real estate on Lake Garda with lake views. Now in previous videos I have covered already Lake Como and Lake Maggiore, so please feel free to check those videos out. But today we're going to concentrate on Lake Garda, and I will pick 5 towns on the lake. And the first town I'm going to pick is actually a place called Sirmione. Now, Sirmione is for me a lovely, I think, lovely town. And I think it's actually one of the best towns on the lake. There are lots of tourist attractions here, such as a splendid medieval castle, an archaeological park with a 1st century Roman villa, beautiful churches, plus it has beaches and spa resorts. Now, to get here, the best place to get here would be from a train station called Desenzano del Garda, which is about 8 kilometers away. And you can get from Desenzano del Garda by bus, which will take you about 30 to 40 minutes, should cost you about €1 or 2, or alternatively a taxi, which will cost about €20 and will take 15 to 20 minutes. Incidentally, Sirmione has a population of about 8,000. So in front of us, the first thing we're going to look at is a 1-bedroom, quite a big 1-bedroom apartment, 85 square meters on the 2nd floor for €200,000. It doesn't actually have an elevator, but it's a low-rise building. So let's look at it. So there we have the main selling point, which is the lake view. And the living room, which is huge. There's, I think, 3 pictures. Yeah, the living room, very big. Kitchen, an eating kitchen. Bedroom, quite a big bedroom. Bathroom. Again, there's the actual view of the lake. And that's the actual building itself. Quite a nice building, I have to say. So, not particularly cheap, but not too expensive, considering Sirmione is one of the main towns on the lake. Now, the second place I want to talk about is a place called Peschiera del Garda. Now, the advantage of this place is that it has a train station. It is a fortified town with a Venetian defensive system, and it became a World Heritage Site as recently as 2017, and it has a really quaint historic centre with houses in pastel colours and historic churches as well. And as I said, it has a train station, so it's within easy reach of cities like Milan, Venice, Verona, and also Bologna to a certain extent. The population is 10,500. Now, what I will say, what you see in front of you is a lovely 2-bedroom apartment, 90 square meters, but it is expensive at €300,000 on the 1st floor, but it is modern. So let's have a look inside or around it. So there's the actual flat, and it has a magnificent vista from the terrace. So that's the main selling point, and that's why it's on the more expensive side. And it's quite modern as well, as you can see. There's no furniture inside, but it's, as you can see, quite new, quite well done as well. And the bathroom there gives you an indication of the modernity. And there's the plan as well. And again, let's have another look at the outside and the plan again. But that is quite expensive. Now, the third place I want to talk about, the third town on the lake, is actually the biggest town on the lake. So it's Desenzano del Garda, and it also has a railway station, and hence it's also within easy reach of cities like Milan, Venice, Verona, and Bologna. And it has a population close to 30,000. And here you have the most choice of property. And there is a lot to see and do as well here. So it has a Roman villa, archaeological museum. It has a late 16th, early 17th century cathedral with a fantastic painting, The Last Supper by Tiepolo. And it has a historic harbour as well. So this would be my choice, my town, for what I would say where you can find the most properties to look at. And the first one I've actually chosen is not an apartment, it's actually a villa. Now, you could say it's fairly expensive, 339,000 euros, but it is 260 square meters and it has 2 bathrooms. So that's a massive selling point. So let's have a look inside and outside as well. So there's the villa outside. There's the terrace with lake view. Now, it's not the best lake view, but if it had superior lake views than that, it wouldn't go for that money. It would probably go nearer to €500,000. There's the living room. So it's a great living room, great kitchen as well. There's the bedrooms. So good sized bedrooms, bathroom. It has, as I said, 2 bathrooms, and I'm skimming through the pictures because I just want you to get an idea, and there are quite a few. I think there's 20 pictures here. It is quite a lovely place, and it actually has a garden too, so you can sit outside in the garden. So it's on the expensive side, as I've said, 339,000 euros, but it is a villa, so no condominium charge at all. Now, the other place I want to show you in Desenzano del Garda is a magnificent 120 square meter apartment. Again, this is expensive. It is 350,000 euros, and it's on the 4th floor with a lift, but it's very nice. Let's have a look inside. So it is a huge living room, and there's the views, excellent views. The living room again, which is huge. There we have a sliding door which you can go into the kitchen, so it's definitely an eating kitchen. You can live in the kitchen actually as well, and the bedrooms are of a good size. Again, you've got the view there. I think that's the 2nd bedroom, bathroom, 2nd bathroom. So it's pretty good value for money, but I will say good value for money, but it's expensive. I make no qualms about it. It is quite an expensive place, and if you want cheaper property on Lake Garda, you do have to really go outside them, what I call the more main towns. So the 4th place here is Toscolano-Maderno. So Toscolano-Maderno, in actual fact, is a nice place too. It's actually there are actually 2 really towns adjacent to each other, but there's lovely beaches here. It has historic churches, Roman ruins, and it's actually got a paper museum as well. And the population not too bad, around 8,000. So here you can get here by bus. It takes up to an hour from Desenzano del Garda, or alternatively you can have a drive or taxi ride which will take 35 minutes. So if you've got your own transportation, it will take you about 35 minutes from the railway station, or it actually depends where you come from in the north of Italy. But there's better value for money here. You've got a 1st floor apartment, 70 square meters for 189,000 euros. So you can see already here you're getting better value for money. So there's the magnificent lake view. Living room, great balcony there. There's another view of the balcony. There again you have the living area, bedroom, the living area, that's the bathroom. So not a bad bathroom. The 2nd bedroom is actually quite small, but again a usable bedroom, and around there you've got a communal swimming pool as well, so just something nice extra to have, and the kitchen. So you've got an eating kitchen as well. So you can see already, going away from the main towns, you get a lot more value for money. And the 5th place I want to show you, which is out of the way here, there's very little transportation to get to this place. It's a place called Tignale, with a population of only 1,300, and it's actually really it's a series of villages that make the place. It does have a sanctuary here. There's a beach, but as I said, there's very little transport that gets here. Really, realistically, you're going to need your own transport to get here, and it may not be so amazing for the Airbnb market, but it's an 80 square meter apartment for only 131,000 euros with some great lake views. There's the view of the lake, the terrace. We're going backwards here with showing the bedrooms first, but good sized bedrooms, I have to say. There's another view of the lake. The second bedroom is not bad, reasonable size, as I say. It's certainly a double bedroom. Bathroom, reasonable size as well. There's the living area with the kitchen, so that's quite big too. There's your kitchen, and again the balcony with the lake view. So you do have to move out of the main towns in Lake Garda to get anything, what I'd say, for under, let's say, 2-bedroom for under 200,000 euros. You're looking at the smaller towns, the places which are quite hard to get to. So what's the conclusion? Should you buy property here? And I'm actually going to say no. The reason being because if you look at the other videos that I've done on Lake Maggiore and Lake Como, I think you actually get better value for money there. I love Lake Garda. Lake Garda is absolutely amazing, but I think the properties are just a little bit too expensive. I think if you go to Lake, in particular, I think Lake Maggiore and also Lake Como as well, you get better value for money. Now, if you've watched all 3 videos of the lakes, please let me know which lake you prefer. Do you agree with me that potentially Lake Garda is a little bit too expensive? Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon on the next video.